Welcome to Shin Megami Tensei 5. We are going to the fairy village on Fion's word. And also, this place is gorgeous. It is wonderful and the music is nice too. I don't know if there's any Mimans around here. I haven't really seen any in a while. The vending machine! There should be some new demons around here, especially since this is like a fairy village of sorts, or at least there's going to be a fairy village up ahead. And speaking of up ahead of me right now, there's a little box here. Or, it's a pretty big box actually. What is it? Oh, Balm of Life. That is just a full revive, right? Because I do know we have some revival beads, which only heal up to like half, which I don't really use them. And I'm pretty sure, because I'm not having any deaths, I make more money from selling the revival beads. So, yeah, I just sell them for fusions. If your travels ever get too rough, try leaping around some. Might add some pep in your step, sonny. Life is long, you know. It's important to rest up and take it easy sometimes too, kiddo. Also, there's a little path up here, which I don't know where it leads to, but I'm just gonna probably cut to when I get to the end of this path. Oh, there's a rail here, actually. Okay, what's this? Where does it lead? I think it's just to the bottom, right? Nothing too crazy. Is it just at the bottom? Oh! It is a different spot, actually. Okay. And there's a little blob here. What are you doing here? We want to be more useful, but no one ever wants us to join them. Seriously, why doesn't everyone talk to us? Aren't you like level 1 or something? Anyway, because of that, I'm gonna give you this. And we got an amorphous periapt. Oh, cool. And we get reflexive physical attack once for all allies. You know, that would have been very useful against that one boss we just fought. You know, the blonde swordsman guy? Yeah, that would have been crazy good. This lets you use our super Makutsui skill. Yeah, why are you here and not back there? Anyways, we got a spyglass. I wonder if we're gonna get an item where we can infinitely use spyglass, similar to Shin Megami Tensei 3 near the end of the game, I guess. Scanning enemies is one of my favorite things to do, simply because I love knowing weaknesses and also moves and abilities and stuff like that. And here we go, we finally get a meme man after a long time of walking around and looking around. We almost have like 100 glory points, which I think I need for something I want, but I don't have anything on my mind at the current moment. There are also quite a few spots that oh my goodness! Or new enemies actually? Oh, it's just a Mitama. So behind this rock right here, we got another box, which hopefully it's an essence or something like that. Oh, okay, so it's just seal gems, nothing great. I don't really use the seal because it never lands for me. Like, and when it does, it's really not that useful. Because bosses, right, you want to use seal against bosses mostly because you basically prevent them from using skills, right? But if it takes forever to actually land the seal, you might as well just spend that time hitting weaknesses and extending the turns instead, right? Hello there, isn't the weather wonderful? Oh, I'm Absors, by the way. It's a pleasure to meet you. Yeah, I had one of you before, but I fused you. There is so much greenery here, doesn't it just lift your spirits? Come to think of it, there's a beautiful spring over in Onerimon in Minato. It's a marvelous spot as well. My friend Anahita is particularly fond of it. Oh, I also have one in my party. Oh, but this demon has been showing up here lately, and she can be a bit frightening. Or austere, I suppose. It's hard to relax when she's around. I wonder if she's the haughty demon that Anahita's mentioned before. It's always uncomfortable interacting with people like that. One-on-one, isn't it? So I suppose this is a little side quest here? Oh, what's this? Oh, there you are. Is that you, Anahita? Oh, so this boy is the one you had your eye on.
Right.
Well, something like that. But more importantly, were you just talking about you-know-who? Goodness, she does seem rather capable, but her personality, well, you understand what I'm saying. Lenogia, if you'd like to avoid her, I suggest you stay away from that spring where we first met for a while. Oh, really? Why? Is there a boss fight, actually? You know, whenever someone tells me not to do something, that's usually an indicator, yeah, you should probably go and check that out. So, how do I get up there, though? Yeah, so there's an Oni over here. What do you got to say? Fairies are easy prey, oh, so they used to. Lately, they've been receiving protection from the Fairy King. I can't even get close. Okay, so we're probably gonna have to fight some fairies. Oh, a me-man. Well met. Fairy village just passed here. Feel free to rest up. Oh, the human guy's here. Hello there. Let me just get this whiteboard real quick. So what are you doing here?
Everyone, have you seen Miyazu?
No.
Miyazu? You mean she's not here?
No sign of her. I met someone named Fion who apparently rescued a lot of the students, but Miyazu wasn't among them.
Who's surprised?
I was hoping you might have found her. Sounds like I was a fool to get my hopes up. After all Miyazu's already gone through. Why is this happening to her? Why did she have to live in such a goddamn broken world?
She's a princess, that's why.
Broken? What do you mean, Yuzuru?
Our world is unfair by design. If we really were created by some all-loving god, why didn't he give all people an equal chance at happiness? Innocent people get born into pain they can't escape and don't deserve. What do you call that but proof that our world's fundamentally broken?
I guess that's one way to look at all this.
So, are you going to keep looking for your sister?
Yes, of course.
Of course he is.
I need to get back to the search. No matter what happens, I will save her. I have to.
So Yuzuru left.
So, what's your plan?
Yaz is not here, we don't have much reason to stay either. But what if Aesheth comes here out for the students? Does this place have a leader? We should go warn them. We can spare the
Then
time.
it's settled.
Yeah, good idea. Let's take a look around. So we're gonna see all new types of demons here, and some may not be hostile at all, actually. They seem pretty friendly. We got a High Pixie over here, and there's also a Jack Frost over there. Welcome. I don't recognize you, but I'm sure you won't cause trouble, right? We're only sheltering humans here at the request of the Fairy King. Oh, no way we could protect them on our own, huh? Oh, I knew it! Oberon and Titania over there. I knew they would be here. I refuse to fight any of my fellow demons, oh. Of course I don't fight with the humans either. We prefer to go by things peacefully, oh. There looks like there's parkour here. I don't know what for though, but I do see there is actually a box over here. Oh yeah, we're now on top of this roof place over here. So let's see what this is. Oh, Naga's Essence, which I already have, so I won't be using that. Oh, there's a lot of dialogue. Okay. What I might do, actually, because we got like an indicator from Anahita that there's something back at where we first met her, there might be a cool boss fight over there. So let me save and then teleport back to wherever that spot is. Oh yeah, there does seem to be like a side quest over here. Oh yeah, I can also replace my bum over here in the pot with a mermaid because the mermaid's way sexier. Here we are, back at the top of where Anahita used to be, and that is certainly something that looks strong. So, hang on a second. Let's see what you're about. Are you gonna fight me immediately? I mean, you look strong. What are you? Oh, that's cool. And you are? I'm gonna help you know. It is undeniable that you are genuine Nahobino. I am Armati, one of the Yamesha Spenta, an enemy of Davis. For Davis, you may know them as the Kadishtu. Oh, great. Have awakened and are bringing vice to the world of humans. One emboldens indulgence, one instigates connivance, one foments licent. And the leader of those three is an agitator who croons she will emancipate man from all misfortune. Yamesha Spenta once walked alongside humans, but are no longer able to interfere with their world. But you, who are half man and are able to walk to humans and guide them to a path of virtue, I ask that you convey my words to humanity and ward them away from the Davis. Well, considering that they're also my enemy, we could be friends. Baby, I hold you in high regard. The Kadishtu manipulate the hearts of man and rouse their urges toward cynicism and violence. To find those in Tokyo who have given into temptation, you must talk to them individually. Oh, in Tokyo? Okay, I have to go back there. And for those who have nurtured vice within their hearts, show them the way of virtue. That is all. Ooh. Hello there. Oh, I can't get to you. Or can I? Grimoire, I do need those. Let's go back to Tokyo then. This'll be fun. New NPC dialogue, and also there's a side quest over here as well, so even Tokyo has some places you can get to when you backtrack. Running at full strength at my age, I'm gonna die. You arrived at the perfect time. Are you interested in a part-time job? I'll make it worth your while. Supersonic Racing, sure. I'm currently the editor of an occult magazine. I've been chasing the urban legend and the supersonic lady. But she runs at 140 kilometers an hour. What the fuck is a kilometer? Trying to chase after her is impossible for me. So I just want you to take a picture of the supersonic lady. With this camera. Oh, cool. She always passes by here at a certain time. Whenever you're ready, I'll be on the lookout. Young man, it is highly possible the supersonic lady is a demon. If you were to track her down, it may turn into a battle. I advise that we prepare before going any further. I expect nothing less from such a spirited young man. Okay, you just wait right here. I should have gone for a run to pass the time. But now the supersonic lady should pass here. Any second. And a gale of wind approaches with a thunderous roar. Young man, incoming. Oh, there she is. Wow! Isn't this awesome? This is nothing like what I imagined. Anyways, you have to hurry and chase her. Yeah, sure, it should be easy, right? Wait, do I actually have to, like, catch? Oh, yes I do. Oh my goodness. I'll just stand right here and just mash F. There we go. Easy. Oh, it's you! Yeah, okay, I can deal with you. Yeah, I saw your essence, actually, so you're like level 27 or something? You're the damn way! Just like Tuna Turbo Granny, you'll die if she stops moving. Yeah, Turbo Granny. That is the weirdest name ever.
I comprehend.
It seems the supersonic lady was in fact a Turbo Granny. Young man, let's pursue her. Ah, this sucks. Okay, so that was actually one of the NPCs I needed to talk to, actually. But enough with that. Where are you now? Oh, there you are. I see you. So I'll just stand right here. And... wait. There we go. You again? You'll cause a damn accident! You would have raised my insurance rates if you hit me. Take a photo of you. You're supposed to stop and stand still when you're taking photos, ain't ya? Well, sucks for you, because I'm never gonna stop. Young man, we won't be able to take this picture of a Turbo Granny like this. Our only recourse is to stop her by force. Oh. Okay, stand right here. And we're good. Anytime now. There we go. Just that simple. Once you know her path, you just gotta stay in one spot. You, what the hell do you think you're doing? How dare you? Road rage is unforgivable. I'm gonna beat some driving etiquette into you. And here we go. Let's get into battle with the Turbo Granny. That was a crazy running animation, actually. So level 22, this is actually very easy, and since we've got Dark Sword, this will be probably pretty simple. Boom. Yep, there's the crit. You actually have a lot of health, actually. Yeah, I'll try to do a charm. There we go. Nice, we got the charm off. Yeah, I'll just try out some elements. I'm not sure exactly what would work and what wouldn't. Okay, so you're weak to light. Gotcha. You have 3 actions. Good thing I charmed you. Ow. Ow. So let's go for the Omegatoki critical.
It's time!
Dark Sword again. No, okay, we got the seal off. All skills are sealed. Perfect. Perfect. And a normal hit. No one-shots just yet. Still sealed, so we're all good. And now you're recovered from the element. But it's fine because none of us are weak to force anyways. And you're going for an Omegatoki skill. However, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I'm just gonna Dark Sword you, and you're definitely dead this turn. Yeah, it's very simple. Yeah, level 22, we should have done this way before, but we get an agility bomb out of it, and we can get this quest out of the way. No problem. And we've taken a photo of the Turbo Granny. I've been overtaken. How could this be? Ah, damn it! Nice. We can now get her for fusion. I'm surprised how fast she is. I'm not even running and I'm still out of breath. So were you able to get the photo? And I showed the photo. Nice. Ooh! This is kind of blurry, isn't it just an old lady? Well, I'll see what I can do. You did a lot of running for me, so I'll be sure to thank you properly. Ooh, 4 agility incenses. That is very nice. If this photo is processed correctly, the editor-in-chief will be able to give it the okay. See you then. Thank you so much. Okay. So let me just go around talking to some NPCs, and then we can probably finish our other quest for the very fascinating eyeball thing we saw at that little pond. You want me to show you a fun game? You see those pigeons over there? The game is to hit them with the rocks. This other guy who passed by here earlier told me all about it. First, you pretend to give them food, and then you close them to them all suddenly, and then boom! Oh, so close, I'm gonna try it again. Die, die, die! The girl keeps throwing rocks wildly. Karma's gonna get to you. What's karma? What do you mean it'll get to me? I don't think I want karma to get to me. My mommy and daddy are always fighting, and they won't play with me. And my big sister only ever talks about a conspiracy or something. Maybe it'll be fun to learn how to read books upside down. I should start training for that right away. I'm gonna go home now. And the girl seems to have given up on throwing rocks at pigeons. Shh, don't talk to me. They'll notice me. You know the medical research lab? They kidnap people and perform human experiments on them. And it's happening right out under our noses. It's terrifying, and my husband and daughter won't listen to me. They even started calling me a liar. But it's all true. Something has to be done about the research lab. The woman seems to be bewildered. Is there proof? Ah, that's what all the pompous top brass types ask. I hate it. My daughter's school has been accusing her of things without any proof. They'll tell me she was involved in bullying a girl on the lacrosse team. But where's the proof of that, huh? I believe in my daughter. Yeah, I need to get home so I can be there for her. And the woman seems to have regained her composure. Oh, so you're the one who lectured all those pitiful people? Well, that's troublesome. I wish you hadn't done that. And this man is acting strangely. Oh, are we about to fight? The world is suffocating. People are so provocative, abusive, and gullible. It is natural for humans to desire the ability to openly display such characteristics. Despite this, you all attempt to conceal these desires of yours. Morality, law, such things are trifling amusements. This world is complex and distorted, none can grasp its true nature. That is why people desire some sort of easily understood explanation of this inexplicable existence. For example, the medical research lab is behind the string of suspicious incidents in Tokyo. All you have to do is start some rumor like that and people will eat it up. It's quite humorous, really. Do you not agree? Oh, it's just a Pisaka. Cool. The great Kadishtu have taken pity on the humans and sent me here to sate their desires. So I helped them live as true to their nature as they wished. But you had to undo all of that work. I'd like for you to die now. Okay, I do know these are weak to fire, so this will be quite simple, especially since I have Baphomet on my side. So let me see if I can change out some of my teammates, because I do believe my Jatayu... Oh no, Quetzalcoatl actually had fire, so let me just bring you in. I do need a healer as well, which Tao is already here, so that's actually perfect. So we're going to go for a wonderful Agalau here to do good fire damage. Oh wow. That's 35, huh, for everyone? Okay, this will be a lot harder than I thought, but we're going to go for a Maragayon. Lots of damage there. I do need to heal. I also need to cast Inflaming Divinity, probably, but I am straight up out of mana, which is unfortunate. So, I guess I'll use items instead.
This'll do.
Okay, so they're weak to light as well. Okay, that's perfect to know, because that means... Oh yeah, let me first off lower attack. This means that I can potentially one-shot them and then make the fight way safer. However, I really need to raise defense because I don't know how much damage they'll do. I know they're very physical oriented, so they're going to do a lot of damage here. Life Drain? Yep. Fangbreaker? Yep. Lots of damage. Madness Needle? Okay. So the attack down and defense up was actually a very smart call that I did there. Yeah, because they're mini-bosses and not exactly like big bosses, they shouldn't be that resistant to light. They'll still probably just insta-die if I hit them correctly, that is. I think I can also bring in potentially my Thoth here because you have some light moves, is that right? Yeah, you do have Hamon. So this could work. Yeah, I have one of these, so this should keep us safe. There we go. Oh, Madness Needle. I guess it's technically only one block, so if they do 2 physical attacks, it'll just go right through. But that's okay. I might just use a Soma drop on myself, just so I can keep my MP back up. You keep going for some Agalaus. You'll go for a Hamon. We just want to kill one of them at least. Oh, you're confused, aren't you? Okay, cool. And then we're gonna kill you. There we go. So that's one less action that the enemy gets. Backbreaker, that's fine. Life Drain is also fine. And Madness Needle is not exactly fine. I think I'm safe to do this. Ow. Luckily, the Quetzalcoatl can be a very good debuffer. Life Drain, Fangbreaker. You're dead too. And now you're going for the Omakatoki skill. So, what can I do here?
Your turn.
Okay,
Go!
We got that off. Guarding can be good. Because if I guard, yeah, I need to pass here and then guard. There we go. Because we're gonna block their hit. That's fine. There we go. We got the dodge there and the guard. Okay, perfect. So we should recover from this, which means I can go for the Omakatoki critical. Even though there's only 3 of us active right now, I can still make big use of this by just going for a Dark Sword to kill one of them. There we go. Because the more we kill, the better. Yeah, I can just go for an Agala. You can go for a Hamon. There we go. And yeah, I don't need to bring in anyone. We got the seal off for you, so that means I can ignore you pretty much. And I'll go for a diorama instead. And then use my final Hamon just to hit this guy. There we go. And And there we go. We got the dodge off. So our debuffs were very good, actually. Get the Dark Sword. And we should have this in the bag. All we need to do now is just burn you. And we're good. Okay, it wasn't that bad. Perfect. So this should finish the deal. Boom. You enjoyed it, didn't you? Slaughtering me. Well, it could have gone better. I wouldn't say I enjoyed it particularly, but the humans in the area seem to have regained their composure. I do enjoy winning, though. That is always satisfying. Here we are. What is your name, anyways? I forgot what it was. Armati, that's what it was. I'm aware of your doings in Tokyo. Your words correctly conveyed my will. You have done splendidly. Ooh, more glory points. Nice, that's like 30 right there. A time may come that I request your assistance again. Until then, I hope that you continue to harbor the spirit of devotion. That is all. And we completed the quest, Guide to Lost. And more glory crystals. Nice. Also the top level up, it's pretty nice as well. Ooh, Matsuruga, that's very nice. Oh, apparently I can perform a special fusion as well for some reason. Foul Turbo Granny? Oh yeah, I guess so. But let's learn some new miracles. I wanted more support mastery. Because this means whenever I use Inflaming Divinity, the MP cost will be much less. I guess skill manifestation could be useful, because a demon ally may awaken to a new skill when leveling up. Let's do it. Yeah, this special fusion is Turbo Granny level 26, which requires Poltergeist, Bicorn, and Plaid, which are all very easy to just recruit in the overworld. You get Speed Star. Attacks including magic make become critical hits against foes with lower agility than the user. But yeah, with support level 3 right there, Inflaming Divinity is now from 42 MP to 37. Which, it's only 5 MP, but if I use this skill 3 times, I'm saving 15 MP. Oh, I also found 55 Me-Man so far, so we get a Holy Talisman.
Counting on ya.
I didn't actually read that. Also, there's another side quest over here. Why are there so many side quests in previous zones? I'm not necessarily complaining about the amount of content. I'm not progressing the story, is the problem. What are you? Oh, hey, you look pretty strong. I'm Kappa Tengu. Nice to meet you. I just got this idea in my head. No doubt you're super strong, yeah? So, would you mind hearing me out for a bit? Look over towards the coast there. Yeah, that spot over there with all the containers and warehouses and such. What's over there? What do you want me to do? See that world sparkly thing out there? Well, that's actually a huge bird. Big as a friggin' airplane. I want to use a feather from that bird and make myself a crown. That way I can become a higher ranking Tengu. So you think you could bring me a giant bird's feather back up my way? Yeah, sure. I can do that. No problem. Hey now, that's what I like to hear. You'll most likely run into our feathery friend at the southern end, the spot loaded with a bunch of containers. So make your way over there ASAP. Yeah, thanks. Sure, let's do it. Oh, there it is, right up there. You see that lightning up there? This thing probably uses lightning, so let me check out my party. So if I stand up here by taking those steps up there, going to the top, there's a Me-Man there actually. Grains, Gantic Grains, big cool. Thank you very much. I did find the 60 Me-Man that I needed for the next reward, so after I deal with this side boss here, I'll go back to the shop and turn those in. Alright, so you may see my team on the right, and all 3 of them have something in common. Here we go. So let me scan you real quick. So you are level 35, perfect, and you're a Thunderbird with lots of lightning and a force attack. You may be wondering, why on earth would I do this, all being weak to lightning? Because as you can see, Nakamata, Quetzalcoatl, and Tatayo are weak to lightning. So here's why. First things first, they block force, and also Nakamata has a very important skill that I inherited from Dis when I fused, Electric Block, for free. So we now have an electric nullifying barrier at all times, and we also have Zanma on multiple of our teammates. We have Mazama here as well, to just do a lot of force damage. So we're going to be nullifying their attacks while also doing lots of wonderful attacks ourselves. Now, unfortunately, she doesn't really have any good attacks other than the medium physical, I guess. But yeah, we're good for the most part. We're not worried about lightning at all. We're good. You will just be on electric block duty, and we're pretty much good. Yeah, all I can really do now is probably just lower their stats, so I can lower your accident evasion probably, while also increasing our own stats to make ourselves even stronger. So I'll just give that to Chitayo because I think you have the strongest force move, and you can pass, just so I can get this guy to lower or raise any stats. I guess I can lower defense, so we can do more damage. I probably also want to keep lowering your attack, just so your normal hits will not kill us. Not that it should, but it is nice just to raise our stats, lower your stats. It's just the best way to play games like this. I also mistakenly passed with Nekomata. However, as long as we don't miss, we should be okay. Because what I can do now is... Oh yeah, we're good. I'll just hit you with Dark Sword. I don't get the seal off, but I do get the electric block off. You're out of MP pretty much, so I can't do it anymore. But we're okay. Sonic Boom! So we're gonna go for the critical, probably.
You ready?
And we're gonna do big damage. So, Dark Sword. Seal? No seal. We're gonna go for an actual claw. Big damage. I believe the Jatayu actually has... Yeah, they have a passive that increases physical attacks for crits. And what I need to do now is go for a Force Dampener, or actually Lightning Dampener. How many do I have? 3, okay. Yeah, you block, so you're good. Yeah, I'll keep you guys in just because you already have the lightning block up active right now, so I will just keep attacking, and hopefully this will be fine. Masakunda, actually evasion down, okay. I'm not worried, because I have my own accuracy buffed. So what I can do now is just go for another electric dampener. And since none of us are weak to force, we should be okay. I'll just go for a lower attack. Yeah, raise evasion. Let's see what happens. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, can someone drop my Quetzalcoatl just so they can stay in the fight? Pass with you. Go for a Zanma for medium force damage, and then we're gonna go for a Mazanma. And then I'll just send Flaming Divinity myself so I don't die. Boom. There we go. I got the gamble correctly because I don't want to waste all of my electric dampeners in the middle of the fight. What I need to do though is probably heal myself, so I will go for probably just a muscle drink, maybe. There we go. I have Mirage on myself though, which is unfortunate. You're out of attacks. So I probably need to bring in someone else who has force, I guess. I'll just bring in Tal. Why not? I'll probably just guard. And then you go for American again. There we go. We got the charm off. So we have another Masakunda there, but I'm fine because my main character is not going to attack anyways. I'll be using electric block anyways. I'll just bring in Yoko. Electric dampener. This is our last one, which is great that I saved it, so the gambles was very nice. I'll probably go for lower defense, perhaps. I'll just keep lowering the enemy's defense while also raising my own. Yeah, let's do that. I'll lower your attack just in case you do normal hits. There we go. We got the block off. And now this means we can go for an Omega Token critical.
It's time!
And I should have enough MP to go for an attack here, right? Yeah, I can do Ruinous Thunder and Blight. I'll definitely go for Blight though. We got the poison off, which is great. Because now you'll be taking a lot of increased damage. Yeah, Force Jump. You can probably lower defense again so we do even more damage. You can also go for a Force Gem as well. Oh, I missed. Okay, I forgot your stat was lowered. Okay, so that's not great. But the main character doesn't have to worry about missing here because we're going to do big damage. You're now low. And unfortunately, I can no longer guard with Quetzalcoatl, but as long as we lower your attack, you should be doing minimum damage even if you're getting weaknesses off. So normal hit, nice. And nice, okay. So we didn't have to worry about that at all, actually. So I guess at this point, I'll just hit, because I think we'll just kill at this point, as long as we played smart. For sure. We're now out of force attacks. Other than you, though, you have Zamba. And since your defense is at the minimum right now, we should be okay just to go for any attack, really. Yeah, I'll just Madoon. You'll die next turn. I'm not worried about that. You're concentrating now, but you're taking a lot of poison damage. And you go for Mahama. There we go. And we got him. Nice. Not that bad. No level up though, but we do get the Giant Bird's Feather, lots of Maka. And now we can return and turn in the quest to the Tengu. Hey, too, how'd it go? Hand over the Giant Bird's Feather. Yep. Herds of a Feather completed. You obtained the Feng Huang's essence. Oh. Hey, we got level 35, which you know what that means. We're gonna get way more fusions. Give me that strength. Thanks for the feather, pal. But I was thinking about it, and I realized that this is probably something I should have done myself. Tradition has always talked about how a crown is a symbol of the strong. You know, proof that you're a leader. And since you're the one who downed the bird, I'd say you're the strong one, not me. Wasn't much point to making someone else do it, I guess. Can't believe I overlooked something so simple. It's things like that what makes me and keeps me a Kappa Tengu. Sorry to make you go through all that, but I had a lot of fun chatting with you. And hey, at the very least, you can walk away with this rare essence, yeah? Alright, time for me to split. If I ever shape up and become a Kurama Tengu, let me tag along, will ya? Until then, I'll keep this feather nice and safe. But most importantly, since we're level 35, we now have access to Karasu Tengu, as well as the Hareti, the Satanta, and the Parvati. I'll probably fuse all of them, actually. So, I'll just have to check out what their fusions are, get them off camera, and then I'll show you what I give them for their skills. So Black Ooze, Loa, we get the Karasu Tengu. And I wasn't using either of them, so might as well. It's a bit of an unconventional build here, but I'm basically giving you Toxic Spray, Toxic Cloud, Poison Adept, and Madoon. You don't have any like better force I can give you at the moment, but you also have Masakunda, which lowers the extra invasion of foes. Let's do it.
To our mutual success.
Hello there. I can go back and recruit a Kelpie and a Yaxini to get myself the Hariti. Also with Satanta, I can get myself a Jikioji and a Huapo. Also, interestingly enough, Parvati here is actually a very good healer here, because Bowl of Hageya, whatever that is, greatly increases the effect of the next healing skill cast by self and allows it to heal above max HP. You get Heal Ploroma later on as well. It's also easily recruitable by just getting a Loa and a Pesaka, which I believe we've seen them in the overworld before, so we'll just get those two to fuse and get ourselves a lovely healer here. Come to me, Parvati. You will have nothing good. Yeah, basically Poison Adept, Toxic Sting, Fangbreaker. So you can poison while also healing the team, so that's okay.
Is this demon?
Not horrible, not the best, but it's not terrible.
Pleased to meet you.
Here we go. Kelpie and Yaxini can get myself the Hariti. Perfect. And you're all about sleep, right? So yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter what I get you. You're probably going to be replacing these skills anyways later on, so
Is this demon?
let's bring you in here.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nice voice, actually. That's very lovely. And there we go, Shikioji and Huapo. And funnily enough, the Shikioji I recruited said, hey, I recognize you, you're that low-level demon before. Have you gotten stronger? And then, there we go. Join no problem. Here we go. Satanta, yeah, none of these skills matter anyways, they're going to be replaced immediately. And you seem to be focused more on physical and force, and also support over there as well. So I will have to inherit using the Essence Fusion, which is not a problem at all. I will gladly do it. So now we have a Satanta.
Good to meet you.
I'll also do some Essence Fusion as well. Oh, perfect. Yeah, I did have a Bareth Essence, which means you also have Bloody Glee, which will greatly increase your physical potential here. So this will be fantastic. Sure. This will be a funny physical ability here. I'm also using a Lolam Essence for the Hardy, just so I can give her Marin Karen to inflict Charm to combo with Hysterical Slap. Yeah, we'll just do that real quick. I'm also going to give the Jejai Essence to Parvati, just so she can make use of Hamon. There we go. So yeah, you have Matsurundo to lower attack, and Pierce Armor to lower defense. So you're also going to be pretty good at debuffing the enemy, while also keeping us healthy. The Tengu, however, I can't really find anything great for you to inherit, because all of the only force moves you can get is Zanma, which you get Mazanma later on anyways, so it's really not worth it. And here we go, 60 Me-Man, which gives us the King Frost Essence, which I already had.
Look sharp!
So, oh wait, no, that's the Essence actually, not the actual fusion. Okay, I can probably check that out for better ice moves. I think what I will do right now, though, is to test out my new team. We're going to go to the Ominous Presence here and investigate it. Which I believe I know exactly who this is. There it is.
That smell! Yeah, it's gotta be! It's a Menorah! No mistaking it!
Amazing voice acting as always.
Hey kid! Little young to be playing around with the big boys' toys, ain't ya? Be a good little rugrat and hand it over.
Let's fight him. So this guy right here, enemy turn, we'll see. Exhaust. Oh. All stat buffs faded. Okay, so Inflaming Divinity will kind of suck, actually. But what we're going to do first is Spyglass. And you have Hellspin, Hell Exhaust, Hell Burner, Dacunda, oh, and Tentarafu. Oh, Confusion. I don't have anything to negate that. That's horrible. All attacks, including magic, may become critical hits against foes with lower agility. And you have 34 agility, which, that's not great. And you are weak to ice, which I did predict, which is why I brought you in for more ice damage. You block force and also fire, I believe. I think it was fire, actually. But you're mainly here to lower stats, pretty much. And you're just here just for, well, yeah, you just exist. What I need to do, though, is probably heal. I can do a Lifestone Chain just to increase HP, but also I do have ice as well, ice gems, just to extend the turn and all that, just so I can lower your attack even further. Because the less damage you do, the better. Ow. Ow. Okay. So Tuck can heal us, keep us healthy with Medea. And then you will continue to probably lower the enemy's accuracy, because even though they cleanse my buffs, he doesn't cleanse his own debuffs, right? So I can just continue to... Oh, let me see if I can get poison off. Probably not, though. Yeah, there it is. Oh, okay, so that's what the Kindu does. So that's the problem. You can't buff, and you can't debuff. Not effectively, that is. So we're in a very poor situation here, but I can still try. You aren't really doing very much though, so I will have to replace you for someone who has force while also blocking fire and force. You are actually great, but you don't really have anything amazing here. If we get hit by massive fire attacks, oh well. I will do Inflaming Divinity though on myself so that I take less damage. You will continue just to heal with Medea. Let's see what happens. Hellspin. That's a lot of damage. We're not looking great here. Dark Sword? Okay. Our damage isn't fantastic either. I need to raise defense. And then I for sure need to heal. So Medea. That's a lot of health. Main character needs an ice move, actually. But I'll just keep everyone healthy for now, just to see what happens. Okay. So raising defense is very important, actually. So we're gonna go for the Amakatoki critical.
Watch this.
That way the main character can continuously attack with a lot of damage with Dark Sword. We got the seal, actually. That's amazing. Because now the boss can't do anything for 2 turns, pretty much. I'll just attack, and then make the Parvati buff herself. And so long as no one misses, we're good. So I'm going to lower your action evasion just so we don't miss, because if we miss, the strategy's over. So we're going to go for the Bowl of Hygeia, whatever it is. So we're able to heal past max health. Dark Sword again, just for damage. Then we're going to attack for more damage. And then we're going to probably lower your attack. And then we're going to heal with a big Medea here. Check this out. All of our HP will skyrocket. That won't really matter. Now then, here's probably where, even though you're sealed, you're probably going to get rid of it later. But here's where we need to replace the Kotekoro. And then bring in someone else. Yeah, because if we go for a fire dampener, he hasn't been using any fire moves, so he's probably now going to go for a fire move. So I can probably go for a critical aura for next turn, probably. And then you will go for a Maturina to lower your attack, just in case you hit us really hard regardless. I can just go for another Inflaming Divinity on myself to keep up my buffs, because as long as the main character is healthy and strong, it's fine. There we go. And there's a Hellburner, which I did predict, so that's perfect. We'll pass. We're gonna go for probably an Ice Gem. We have a lot of these, so we should be fine. Since I have guaranteed crit, I might as well just go for an Axor Claw. Nice. So with the Bufala, we'll do good damage. I can Dark Sword here to potentially go for another Seal, which it didn't work. What is Ice Gem done? And then I'll go for probably a lower accuracy evasion again on you, just to keep that refreshed. And then you can just guard, just so I can not explode to fire, I guess. Amazing call. It didn't really matter though, because you got a crit anyways, but the Parvati luckily blocked in time. I'll Dark Sword again. No seal. I might heal with you, actually. And then we're gonna go for... I can Destoma. I'll try it. Miss. That's fine. And you will go for maybe a Bufala to extend the turn, and then you will heal your own MP. Do I have anything? Yeah, I have Chakra Pots, actually, so yeah, I'll fully recover my MP, so I can go for more Inflaming Divinities later. Hellspin is fine, and attack. Even though you have lowered accuracy and evasion, you're still hitting every single shot, so, okay. Inflaming Divinity myself, it does waste a press turn icon, but I'm okay for now. I can raise defense. Yeah. I think raising defense will be very valuable here. Keeping your accuracy down is fantastic. And then we're gonna go for a Medea. And let's see what happens. Okay, we got a miss there. Perfect. And because we got that miss, we're gonna go for another critical. There are some other Omakatoki skills I could use here, like the one that lowers all of your stats. That would be very useful, but I need to get the right teammate for that. But we're gonna go for probably a Blight to have a chance to inflict poison. Okay, no poison there. You will just go for a normal hit, because we're gonna go for Parvati to heal everyone anyways. You will go for an Actual Claw, or a defense down. Do I have any of those? No. Okay, I'll just go for the Actual Claw then. And then you will go for your Bowl. So then I can keep going for Blight. No poison, unfortunate. You can heal, and even though we're already going to get healed later on, the overheal is what's important here, because now my HP will skyrocket into the sky. Look at that green HP there. And even though I was hit, I'm still at max HP pretty much. And even though we got a down there, since Parvati's the healer anyways, it's not really that bad. Even though you're weak to fire, we've been pretty alright anyways, so I can bring you in just so I can use King Bufala just to lower defense, while also extending my own turns. Like so. Because now your defense is down, which incentivizes you to cleanse your debuffs, right? Yeah, lower accuracy evasion. Go for the heal again. Now we're healthy, and then I can probably just pass, and then go for another debuff right here. So now our defense is down. I'll exhaust. That's okay. We're good, because we block that with Jatayu. We can go for a Dark Sword. No, I don't want a Dark Sword just yet. I probably want to pass, and then have you do some damage here. I don't know what's stronger though. Would Ice Breath hitting multiple times be stronger than Bufala? I can gamble, sure. Okay, we got the double hit there, which is the worst roll. You're out of MP, so I will have to switch you out.
Your turn.
Unfortunately, my Nekomata does not have block fire, but this would be really good for this fight, actually. If I had this in the party, that is. I can lower your attack, or just go for the bull. Yeah, I can go for the bull, actually, because we're making amazing action economy here. Ice Breath again, good damage. Chance to confuse here. We missed the confuse, but that's okay. You have no MP anymore, actually, so we'll have to gamble with the guard, and then next turn, we'll make the main character heal the Parvati with an item. Okay, we're good. So I'm gonna go for a Chakra Drop instead, because you only need a little bit of MP anyways. We're gonna go for... Do I need to do it again? Yes, I do. Okay, so I'll King Bufala guard down here. We'll go for a pass. And then we're gonna go for a Medea to keep everyone super healthy, so even if he does crit, we'll be fine. And then I'm gonna use an item to block fire. Yeah, Fire Dampener. So now, the only stat we need to worry about is Force, and since Nekomata blocks Force, we're fine. So we're gonna go for an Ice Breath. Nice. And then we're gonna go for an Axle Claw, just for good damage. And this should be a fire move, right? Perfect. And since that was a blocked move, we're gonna go for a Dark Sword here, which might kill. And there we go. Not as flashy as Aramasa or Sakanagi, but it still gets the job done. We defeated him with one level below the recommended, by the way. And we get ourselves another Menorah. You obtained the Menorah of Dignity.
Fiend, Hellbiker. Status, eliminated.
Only one down as well.
Another powerful foe. Shame we couldn't learn much from him. He was carrying a Menorah, however. How many of these fiends will we be forced to fight?
Well, not really forced. I'm kind of just like going there and fighting them myself. But there we go. Fiend Hellbiker has been unlocked for fusion, which is probably level 36 if I had to guess, so let me see and check out what that fusion is. Oh, I lied. There's actually 2 deaths. Tau and Thoth, but it's fine.
You're a fiend in possession
Yes.
of a Menorah, have you not?
I fought the Fiend.
They have come here from worlds beyond, guided here by the Menorahs.
Yup.
And though you still breathe, many more trials lie ahead. Death, it seems, follows the same path as you.
Yeah.
Nahobino, you have been ensnared by a most cruel fate. I suggest you proceed with the utmost caution.
It can't be that bad. I mean, I've done so well so far. And I now have the necessary demons for the fusion. Oh, I can just get you right now, huh? So let's see what the fusion requires. It requires a Kelpie, Andros, and an Angel. That's very easy, actually. That'll be for next episode when I actually get a level up. But for now, I think I'll explore a little bit of the fairy village before I decide to end it, because I barely did any story progress, so let me just do that. So back at the fairy village, which I will finally progress the story, it is very lovely here. Wait, you're not a fairy. You're a cat. Anyways, nothing really matter. Ooh, you're gorgeous. Who are you? Welcome to our village. You must forgive me, however, as I won't be able to give you a proper welcome. I need to begin preparations to heal those who have suffered at the hands of the demons. That's fair enough. And let me talk to Titania and Oberon. I miss you too. Oh, you're a side quest as well. That's amazing. Are you the friends of humans sheltered here? Yes, who are you?
That's right.
This is Oberon, the Fairy King, and I am his Queen Titania.
Oh.
Oh, Your Majesty King Oberon, and Your Highness Queen Titania. It's an honor to meet you. We're here to warn you about a dangerous demon named Aishith. She's been targeting humans for their Magatsui, so there's a chance she may come here. I see. Then I suppose it is fair to assume that the demon is to blame for the injuries some humans has suffered. This complicates an already problematic situation given that... Given that what?
How can this be?
We don't have enough medicine to treat everyone. Some of the humans' injuries are quite severe. If something isn't done, their lives could be in danger.
Of course.
But if what you've said about this demon is true, it may be too dangerous to get out to get some more.
No! Well...
We need some time to discuss. We could always just help them ourselves. Without that medicine, people will likely die, but if we help here, we'll have to stop looking for Atsuda's sister. Oh yeah, I guess that is a problem, huh?
What?
So we can't help both. I guess this is what Yuzuru meant about the world being unfair.
Yes.
Yeah, not everyone can survive. Those with the power to do something need to choose how they will use it. Though the outcome will undoubtedly feel unfair to those who are not chosen to be helped. But that's the way of the world by design.
No!
The way of the world.
So, what's your plan?
So what are we gonna do, Tao? Do you want Lenogia to decide?
I can help.
We'll go find the medicine. But I'm not giving up on Miyazu either. Yeah, I was gonna get the medicine too. I think Miyazu will be fine. She's a princess, as the prophecy foretells anyways. Yuzuru will save Miyazu. I believe in him. So if we help the other students, then everyone will be saved, and that's the best we can do.
Sounds good.
Alright. Then does that sound good too? Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Yes.
So you help us to procure the medicine? Then find the goddess Idun. Her golden apples will provide the healing properties we need, and collect 3 of them, then return here.
Let me see.
I'm sending someone with you to act as a mediator between you and her. Is it a party member? Oh, hey. Yo, I'm Jekyll Richard Ho. Leave the deal making to me, Ho.
That's right.
Idun often visits the forest downstream. Please make haste. The demon navigator has been replaced. That's fine. And we got the quest Golden Opportunity. What do you got to say,
That's
Titania?
right.
Oh, okay, yeah, just go down to the river and make haste. Which we'll be making haste on the next episode, where we will see who Idun is. I think I've seen Idun before when I was browsing Twitter, just looking at random SMT posts, so this will be a very lovely encounter. I am very proud with my new team right now, because I believe they're very strong. I'm loving the abilities they have so far, and maybe we'll see the other fiends as well, because there was the Trumpeteer as well, so I wonder if that's the next one on the agenda. That's all I got for today. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.